my body. Every size, every line, every girl, every guy, everybody who don't identify.
Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Hi, hello, my name is Loey. A happy new year to you all. I hope you guys had a great holiday season with your family and are having a good 2020 so far. I really enjoyed my little break. I know I have uploaded a simulacra video since the year has started, but I've taken a little bit of a break from filming and posting very frequently, and it was really nice just to be with my family. I'm really looking forward to this year. So tonight I sat down, I already filmed this intro once, but I wanted to do it again now that I'm a little bit more like in the groove of filming. When I take a considerable break from filming, I like to film something where I don't have a script. I don't necessarily even go into it knowing all of my talking points. I like to just sit down and talk to you guys and ramble off what's going on in my head, future ideas that I have, so on and so forth. And there were two pretty substantially sized topics on my mind tonight, specifically McKamey Manor and also my Onision coverage that I've been talking about on Twitter. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about kind of what happened with the McKamey Manor saga since my last video, what's to come in my upcoming videos, and so on. And then also just talk a little bit on the Onision video that I filmed and scrapped, and kind of what I'm thinking about in terms of upcoming coverage for him as well. What I know, and just sort of like a brief summary of that dark universe I'm going to explore. Also, this isn't a wig, this is my hair. I got really antsy the other night and cut it off with wig scissors, so I hope you guys like it.
3:28 a.m.
Oh my god, 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 oh my god. That's good, right? I cut it at an... I don't know if this is gonna be that good, ladies.
A few inches later.
I love it. It's so thick. It's so healthy. Before, when I would film, I would have to push all of my hair to the front to make it look like nice and like, look at that. That's my hair. I can't even have it all in the front anymore. Yeah, before when I would film, I would push everything to the front to make myself look like I had nice thick hair, but it looks so good at this length. It looks so happy. It's so healthy. Can hair look happy? Who knows? But yeah, that's what this video is. Just kind of a chill chat about what's been going on in two of kind of the darker real worlds that I haven't talked about in a while. So my coverage of Onision, you may not know unless you follow me on other social media, specifically Twitter, because I talked about it a little bit there, and just a video that I had filmed and then scrapped and whatever. But we're going to talk about McKamey Manor to start, because actually, weirdly, not a lot of people have been asking about it. I think that people have really been enjoying like my simulacra playthrough and also TikTok videos, but for me, the story of McKamey Manor is not really wrapped up yet, and I kind of wanted to tell you guys my plans for that moving forward. So I left off in part 2, which was all about specific survivors of McKamey Manor, saying that there would be a third part to the series and kind of like a finale specifically on Russ McKamey. And I knew it was going to be a bear to research, to look into, to everything. And that's why I've already enlisted the help of other YouTubers here on the platform, people who also covered it, people who were responsible for getting interviews for it, that kind of stuff. So it's definitely going to be big, and there's going to be a lot put into it. It's going to be a pretty big video, if not like my biggest of the last year or so. So it is taking a while to research, to get together, to divvy out various parts of the story for other YouTubers to cover. I just really wanted to let you guys know that it is still coming for those of you who are interested. I have seen so much happen just in the short time that I kind of took away from McKamey Manor. The first major thing that happened in the McKamey Manor saga is that my sweet friend Gabs, who I interviewed here on my channel in the second part of my series about her time in McKamey Manor, she wound up going like somewhat viral on YouTube. Her video got like 1 million views, which is so cool and so crazy that there is somebody out there with such a crazy story to tell about their experience in McKamey Manor that like is just getting so much recognition and going so viral. Now, really quickly, if you guys don't know what McKamey Manor is, I'm gonna link my videos on it down below because it's not really something I can summarize here for you. So Gabs went viral, which was really exciting. The other person who I talked about in my secondary video on McKamey Manor, Marissa Phillips, I haven't been able to get in contact with her. I desperately would like to, and so Marissa, if you are watching this video by chance, I said it in my last video, but I'll say it again. If you're watching, I'm here for you. Please email me. I want to talk to you. I want to hear from you. I want to know that you're okay. The reason that I'm kind of heightened in that sense of concern is that I was just bumbling around on YouTube and I randomly found another exit interview of Marissa, and I don't know how recent this is.
All right, I woke up. I'm not sure when I came back or how long I slept. I don't care what Russ thinks. He said like it wouldn't be nearly as physical. Yeah, you tell that to all these bruises. I'm still, I don't know. What am I supposed to say? I guess I'm okay. I'm alive. And I'm here to try to do a proper exit interview. I don't know how I'm gonna, go outside or go back home or anything before I even sign the waiver. Before I even touched the waiver, I thought I was done. That may have been my McKamey Manor fix for a lifetime.
This exit interview of Marissa went live on December 1st of obviously last year, so last month on December 1st. And I commented on the channel and just simply said, where did you find this video if you don't mind? Because I thought I had seen every one of her exit interviews, and this one I had never seen and was also highly alarming. And the owner of the channel simply said Wolfstar. Wolfstar was a channel that was covering, so much has happened since the last time I talked about this, which was what, like 2 months ago. Wolfstar was a channel that was extensively covering McKamey Manor, but specifically they were talking about what was happening with McKamey Manor now, not the past of it like myself and so many others have been covering. Instead, talking about what it is today. I know that Russ McKamey went on to live and basically said it doesn't exist anymore. There is no 20K. We are no longer running. And this channel, Wolfstar, was showing what the haunt had turned into. And basically it was just people crawling around in Russ's backyard with these giant like weights on them or like water tanks. I don't even know. It was very weird and I hadn't really delved into him yet. However, a bunch of stuff happened. I don't even entirely know what. And the entire channel got taken down. I don't know if MM is even still running. It doesn't seem like it, but it's so confusing. A lot of people have been affected by what happened behind the walls of McKamey Manor. Specifically, I had both Gabs and Marissa featured in my last video. Marissa definitely went into it knowing what the haunt was, knowing how intense it was, whatever. Gabs had no idea what she was basically walking through those doors. And I think it's really important to keep talking about it and to keep kind of shedding light on it. But Russ McKamey as a human is bad freaking news. Actually, when my last video went live, I had to make a note that Surviving Life, the channel who I had worked with, obtaining so many live streams and interviews and stuff with people who had been through McKamey Manor, interviews with the people heavily affected by Russ McKamey. As I had uploaded my last video, their entire channel was pretty much taken down in a sense. All of the live streams had to be privatized because the channel had gotten a strike because people from Russ McKamey's side supposedly, allegedly were flagging it. So much chaos. The last video on the McKamey Manor YouTube channel was 2 months ago, and it was the trailer for Desolation, which was their 2019 haunt. That being said, I don't think Russ McKamey has just fallen off the face of the planet. I think he's just kind of gone quiet on the surface level of everything that we can see. I wouldn't say the surface web. I just think he's hiding behind his closed Facebook group, among other things. Just none of the surface level social medias are being used anymore, and nobody from his camp has really spoken out. Once the Surviving Life channel went back up, there was an interesting message supposedly sent by someone from the McKamey Manor side of things, basically saying like, you got what you deserved, stop talking. The message basically read, tell Ron to take his YouTube vacation as a warning and not to go against Russ and McKamey Manor. The next time his whole page will be shut down. What really sucks is that, like, if you're under a specific threshold of subscribers, or if you don't have like YouTube representation in the way of a YouTube manager or a network, things like this can be impossible to handle on the platform. So Surviving Life had to take their 2-week hiatus, then came back, uploaded what had happened, and I think since then Ron of Surviving Life has kind of stepped away and is just focusing on other things. But it blows. Like, basically the coverage just went silent, and I was a big part of that as well. You know, my videos were getting a lot of views and then I just stopped talking, but it's because it is so freaking heavy. There are a lot of loose ends that haven't been tied up yet. A lot of people still affected by this who have come forward to tell their story that I really think could help me in just kind of diving a little bit deeper into what exactly McKamey Manor is, what it turned into, and how to move forward, basically. So the third part that probably will be like 2 parts, the finale of all of that is coming. It's weird because a lot happened and then nothing happened. I was very overwhelmed by it, and then it was just silence. So I'll have both Gabs and Surviving Life linked down below if you guys want to go check out some of their stuff, and just kind of like maybe refresh yourself on some of the McKamey Manor nonsense. Not nonsense, but you know, some of the drama in that world. Hopefully for any of you who were wondering if that third video is coming or if I'm ever going to talk about it again, that kind of eases your mind a bit, and you have a little bit of an idea of what to look forward to. So the second big thing that I wanted to just like chit chat with you guys about is Onision and that entire dark underbelly of a world, and how I want to approach it. It's really cool in a sense. Not Onision, nothing to do with Onision is cool. But I realized through doing my McKamey Manor videos that I really like talking about real dark stuff. Primarily my channel is focused on the paranormal, or it's focused on kind of like internet fiction in the way of TikToks and internet urban legends and stuff like that. But my entire McKamey Manor series really made me see how much I like diving into real dark mysteries, I guess you could say. Real life stuff, and that there's a lot of passion there for me. It's not always fun nor enjoyable, especially when you're talking about real people's lives that have been affected, but I am grateful because it helped me see that I want to do more stuff like this, that I want to hopefully be able to work with more survivors of stories like this and people who have been through real scary, hard situations and come out on the other side of it. So that's kind of where Onision comes into play. I filmed a video a few months ago talking about my one and only experience with Onision, which was basically the time that I had worked with Cosmopolitan on a video talking about like plus size representation, particularly in the form of like maybe a thick Disney princess, right? This was years and years and years ago. And I did this whole video with Cosmo that I filmed at BeautyCon like again, like 3-4 years ago. And Onision made this entire response video basically body shaming me, telling me why I was wrong. You know, he has this crazy history of body shaming, but especially in his video to me, was just really nasty. Basically told me that I don't deserve a platform, that I'm a bad role model, all kinds of stuff. So I did a video talking about that, and then I sat back on it for a few days because this was kind of in the height of the Onision drama coming to light about the multiple women he had, you know, abused and taken advantage of. And it didn't feel, as much as like that story was true and real and I was excited to tell it, excited isn't the right word, but more so relieved to be able to finally talk about that entire situation, because when it happened, Onision was not hated like he is now. People did not see through his crap, for lack of a better term. And in the moment, it was super embarrassing for me. All I did on YouTube at the time was body positivity and plus size fashion content and like some beauty. But it's not like it is now. Now that would just roll right off my back. But at the time it was like humiliating and really sad. And I had worked so hard on this collaboration with Cosmo. And again, it was sort of relieving to finally be able to talk about it and not feel like it was something that I was like shoving under the rug. And so I sat back on the video, like I said, and I just felt kind of weird about it. Once again, as much as it was a real story and it really did happen, it felt weird to distract from the Onision situation, especially with how viral it was at that point in time. I mean, the Onision thing is massive. Chris Hansen started basically an entire YouTube channel to talk about it and expose the dark underbelly of Onision's world. I had decided, and I said on Twitter, that I was going to do an entire coverage video basically of Onision. And kind of similarly to McKamey Manor, what is taking me a while with that is that I really want to be diligent in my coverage of him. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything, and also just approaching it as delicately but also as fiercely as I can in terms of talking about his survivor stories, and just exploring that entire universe. It's not something that I take lightly. It's not a TikTok, a viral, scary story. It's not anything like that. So that's kind of where I'm at with that video. And I still do want to talk about Onision blatantly body shaming me in a video, and kind of showcase what I have left of that. By the way, the video has been taken down. It was taken down apparently a while ago. I had no idea. It wasn't until I went to film my original video on it that I even realized it had been taken down, because I had only watched like snippets of it at the time and I wanted to be able to react to the entire thing. But the video doesn't exist anymore. If anyone does know where it is, if anybody knows that video and it's on like Vimeo or something, let a girl know. I would highly, highly appreciate it. I would love to rewatch it and kind of refresh my memory. I wish I could find a copy of it somewhere, but so far, so not good. The other reason the Onision thing really sucks, and it's kind of like, do I, don't I? And I've struggled with, do I just film the video? Do I just walk away from it for a while now? It sucks because all he's gotten from this. Yes, people have come forward telling their stories, and it's amazing that survivors of him are able to come out and talk and tell their truth, and that he is probably going to jail for a really long time. Chris Hansen has said he's been in contact with the FBI. Like, it's good in that sense, but what sucks is he's gotten so much recognition from it and he's just playing off of it. He's making these crazy like breakdown videos, and all they're getting are views. And these videos are freaking crazy. Like, none of it is real. None of it is it follows a very bizarre plot line. He's very clearly just acting out for more attention to make himself seem crazy, whether he's going to plead insanity in court or if he's just trying to act crazy online now to fuel this narrative, to get more views. I don't know the full motivation behind it. I'm sure it's a mixture of both of those things. Any recognition is good recognition in his eyes. So it's something I've struggled with. Like, do we let this guy keep doing what he's doing and ignore it and just keep moving along and never talk about him again and never give him his recognition? Or do people keep talking and keep bringing his crap to the surface, basically, in hopes of seeking justice, or at least letting people's stories be heard? But that's that on that. You know, I just felt like I had talked about it a lot and then just didn't talk about it anymore. So I thought I would kind of briefly say something about it here in this video. Like I said, there's just, my channel has gone through a lot of changes in the last couple of months. I've really found a really cool groove in terms of things that I'm excited about and passionate about. Simulacra is super exciting for me. These TikTok viral scary stories are super exciting for me. I found so many new subscribers through everything that I've been doing, which is so dope. It makes me really happy just to be able to have more of you guys in our little fam bam. And we're almost at 2 million. At the time of filming this, we are 7,000 subscribers away, which is bananas. All of that to say, I hope you guys enjoyed this rambly little video on what I've been up to, what's upcoming, what I'm planning on. As always, if you guys have things to add to either of these stories, or if there are even just video topics you would like me to cover in the future, you can always comment down below, or you guys can email me if you have something kind of private to say at LoeyLaneStorytime@gmail.com. Please don't email my business email. I can't read any personal stuff that goes there. It all goes through my management. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this rambly little what I've been up to video. To summarize, I cut my hair with wig scissors the other night. I had a great holiday and a great New Year's, and I'm excited to be back here with you guys. I'm really looking forward to both my continuation of my McKamey Manor coverage and also this future of probably a mini Onision series. If you all enjoyed, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!